Good morning, fans, and welcome back to the World Ninja League Championships Season 11 here at the Greensboro Coliseum in Greensboro, North Carolina. I am Jason Queen. I'm here with my wife, Christy Queen, and we are here for the Season 11 World Ninja League Championships here at the Greensboro Coliseum. We will be getting started here very briefly on Tall Course A here in Stage 1. We are in the adult female division. I'm going to start a little format video for you guys watching around the world on YouTube. But once a demo runner gets started, I will break away from this with qualifiers that made it to this point through regional competitions, all-star competitions. To get to this point. And of course, this is where everybody wants to be. This is the granddaddy of them all, the World Ninja League Championship. What are they competing for? Of course, pride, having a lot of fun with each other, the community that we've seen in the elite division. Champions can win $5,000. Second place, $1,000. Third place, $500. The strongest ninja, lowest sum of placements across, and then the course format, slow course. Who goes the furthest, the fastest without falling. Scoring is based on certain stages. We start today with stage 1, move on to stage 2, then to stage 3. All right, we've got a demo run going here. So let me get that going for you. We're going to show you what the course looks like. Again, this is a demo run. We've got, starting with the angled steps, followed by the ring slider, the hoop sky hook, then around, down the broken pipe, around the mini gatekeeper, then finishing with the toss-up, and then the final obstacle is the fish. So you can see where these guys finish up on the fish. And if you notice, they've changed that last camera just a little bit because we weren't initially getting that finish once competitors finished, and now we are getting that. So we did not have that on the first couple runs. Made a little bit of a camera adjustment, so we are going to be ready to go. That has completed our demo run.
Well, and I don't know if you noticed either that it looks like the toss-up and the fish are closer together again.
Yeah, all right, and we are ready for our first competitor. And our first competitor, Kristen Duquette, out of Manchester, New Hampshire. So Manchester, New Hampshire, Kristen Duquette. She started coaching Ninja 7 years ago, started competing herself in 2024. So she's had an interesting journey here, 29 years old, started coaching first, and now she said, hey, why not? I'm going to go ahead and start competing. So, Christy, we've talked about being the first to go. Kristen has just jumped right in here, and, man, she is doing a great job.
Yes, she is. She's killing it.
That toss-up, which has been probably our most challenging event or most challenging obstacle for the week. Now she's making her way down to the fish, and let me tell you,
fish didn't give her any trouble.
And now she's going to swing to the platform, and our very first competitor, that's the first time we've seen that today, Kristen Duquette masters the course, very first competitor. So great job there. These adult female category is next, and I was looking at the list as we got started. We've got more than 20 adult female competitors. Now, Lena Tice from Needham, Massachusetts will be next. Lena Tice, 36 years old, operating out of the New England region. No problem at all there with the angled steps, the ring slider, and the hoop sky hook, making her way along the course. She's planning her movements there just a little bit till she gets to that broken pipe. I like how some of the competitors will put their hands out to give them a little bit of balance there as they go through. Swinging around that 90-degree turn, coming down the back stretch off of that mini gatekeeper. Here comes the toss-up. This has been the one that has kind of separated those who have had the most success from those who had to maybe try over this toss-up. And Lena Tice doing a great job. One hand on it, and she gets her second hand on. So she does complete that one. One more to go here. Same strategy. Oh, I liked what she did there. She got the next to the last one, and then she waited and balanced herself and then moved on to the last one. So now on to the fish. Could we possibly have back-to-back competitors to start things off actually complete the course with no fails? That would be awesome.
Maybe some of the nerves have settled down throughout the morning.
And I don't know if you can hear other competitors behind us here waiting their turn, cheering Lena on here. That's one thing they mentioned yesterday. Oh, she cannot quite get to that last fish, but big old smile for Lena and gets a big hug there at the finish line. And what everybody mentioned yesterday was the sense of community and family, and just they love each other in the ninja world. And you can just hear it, how they're cheering each other on. Rachel Smoller next to the podium, 40 years old, out of Needham Heights, Massachusetts. Now, Rachel says she is a proud ninja mom. She's got two daughters, Emma, who is 10, Sophie, who is 6. She has a son named Gabe. He's 12. She watched her daughters compete in a bunch of ninja competitions, and they talked her into, she decided to do it on her own at the last minute this year. She wanted to give it a try herself, and here she is at the World Championship. So she's a yoga instructor, loves what she does. She loves strength training, reading, playing mahjong with friends. 40 years old. She cannot believe she's here competing. She's proving to herself and to everybody else around the world that she can do hard things. We're both educators. We say that to our kids all the time. You can do hard things. So here's Rachel Smoller proving that to herself. And here's the hardest thing on the board, that little toss up there at the end. And what resilience there to grab a hold. She's got one more to go. Can she swing out and get it? Yes. Oh, what a great job there. And we've seen her and Lena Tice try that approach now. Get herself swinging and then kind of hang on and then get a grip on the next obstacle, then move on, rather than trying to swing, jump, and grip all at one time. Now, can she navigate the fish here at the end? She's got one. Can she get the next one? All right, there you go. Keep it on moving. And she's got it. She's down to the last fish. One swing into the finish line. And she completed the course. Big hug there at the finish line. She did it. So Rachel Smoller, and again, she's just getting congratulations from all these people as they come. Next competitor, Alana Ginter, 22 years old, from Santa Monica, California. Talked to her briefly before she got started. She is very excited to be here. She was locked in. She didn't have a whole lot of time for conversation. You could tell she had her game face on. She was ready to go. Down through the first few obstacles, no problem whatsoever, to the hoop sky hook. Lands that nicely. Down to the broken pipe. She's using her hands for a little extra balance there. Got her arms out around the mini gatekeeper, around that 90-degree turn she goes. She lands that. So here we go. Here's where typically, if we're going to see trouble, this is where it rears its ugly head. Holds on the toss-up. She's got both hands on. She's going to try to swing and catch, I believe. No, she's not. She's trying the same approach we've seen several other competitors in this adult female One hand on. And look, that's why females are just smarter than males. They learn, they watch, they see what goes on. Guys, we just, hey, whatever we're going to do, that's what we're going to do. These ladies have really, you can tell they've paid attention. They've seen what works, what other guys have had success with, and they learn from each other. They follow up. So Alana Ginter, if she can hang on to that last fish, she's going to do a big swing there to that finish line platform. And now she's got it, and the horn sounds and the smoke rolls. Now, Shy McGuire, 19 years old, from Forest Hill, Maryland. And now she is a firefighter. She played soccer and ice hockey. She snowboards, works at Kinetic Ninja Warrior since October of 2023. So basically that was the first job Shy ever had, working at a ninja company, a Ninja Warrior company, Kinetic Ninja Warrior. And so she's been around it. She's had access to it, and she loves it. She does a great job on it. Here she goes to the toss-up around the back stretch. Got the first one okay, and she's trying the same strategy. Hold on with one hand. Hold on to the previous obstacle with the other hand. She's doing the exact same strategy that pretty much every female here in the adult female category has employed. These guys, they're learning from each other. It's almost like they had a conversation before the competition started, said, hey, let's try this, see if it works. Now she's on to the fish. That would be the part that would mess me up, is when you start swinging. Seems like when you start swinging, I would have trouble getting myself situated to grab on, but that's the difference between me and Shy McGuire. Shy McGuire has no problem. She's swinging there about like a fish on a hook, grabs a hold of the next fish, and completes the course, and she's jumped up into second place. So Kristen Duquette, our very first competitor, finished the course clean in 56 seconds, jumped atop the leaderboard, and nobody has quite been able to catch her yet. Tessa Moncrief, 37 years old, from Bellingham, Washington, makes her way across the angled steps and the ring slider, a hoop sky hook, now onto the broken pipe. Collects herself there. And now you can see she's almost smiling as she walked across that broken pipe there, trying to get herself pumped up for it. She makes it now on to the toss-up. Let's see if she can handle it. Everyone, if I'm not mistaken, has handled the toss-up in this adult female category. And it's been fun to watch. Okay, she's trying a different strategy. She's going 1-to-1.
I like her strategy.
And it worked. She did it. She's the first one that has not put both hands on each obstacle as she made her way across. So now she's on to the fish. She's got 36 seconds left. If she could navigate these fish in 30 seconds or less, she would put herself at the top of the leaderboard, and where Kristen Duquette has been.
And she's moving it.
She has got her sights set, and she did it. She did it. Tessa Moncrief out of Bellingham, Washington, I believe. Okay. Maybe I'm not understanding how the timer works. Maybe that's the top 3 timer. I apologize. Anyway, she's catapulted herself into the top 3. Now, Bethany Carter, 38 years old, out of Hampton, Maine, says she fell in love with Ninja years ago while she was watching shows on TV. Grew up in Maine, never really had the opportunity to train. Her son got involved in the sport, and she joined him at an open gym. She loved it, something that she was familiar with. Says she tore her ACL early and her meniscus and got a bone bruise. That would be me if I did it. And she had to step away for a little bit. Then she got back into it, did physical therapy, came back stronger and more determined. She started off in Tier 2. Said it hasn't always been easy. You got that right. I could tell that just by watching it. Bethany Carter, no problem on the toss-up. Here she's going to the last one. She's doing a grip and then solidifying her grip with that second hand. Says she surprised herself with the perseverance and the love what a ninja can accomplish. And she is just looks like an experienced ninja to me as she navigates this course. And she started off on the fish and she kind of reset. She said, hey, wait a minute, I got off just a little bit. I need to start over here. Collected herself. And she's back.
Oh, yes, she is.
Okay. Hanging on. One more fish here.
One more.
Swing around and land it. And she did it. And a big time bang on the hammer as she crosses the finish line. You could tell she was so excited. Our next competitor from Los Angeles, California, Danielle Nowak. She is 25 years old. Danielle with a little grin and a double thumbs up. Got some folks cheering her on. I like how she pointed there like, okay, I heard that. It's time to get going. Now working our way around the hoop sky hook onto the platform, down the broken pipe, and onto the mini gatekeeper, swinging it around the 90-degree turn. Gives a little extra swing and a hop, and she's on to the toss-up. See what strategy she employs here on the toss-up. She got a big swing there. She's going back with the one hand strategy. So she's going to probably try with her left hand right here. Nope, she goes with her right hand first. And she's on it. Now let's see if she can't do it one more time. Get that last obstacle. She's there. Hang on. The other arm coming, and she did it. She got both hands onto the platform. Now up to the fish. Let's see how she navigates these fish. Here, she's thinking about it just a minute, and she's like, never mind, I'm on it. I'm going to go for it. Left hand on the back side of the fish. Saw a couple of the adult males do that, kind of grab that backside and then grab onto the right at the end. And I'm going to tell you, Danielle Nowak. I see why
Nice
Danielle.
show.
I asked her how to pronounce her last name. She told me. And I'm certainly glad she did, because Danielle now finds herself sitting in 4th place on the leaderboard. Taylor Hassman out of Ninja U in Cedar Falls, Iowa. We've seen several of their competitors here at the World Ninja League Championship out of Ninja U in Cedar Falls. Says what started as taking my daughter to birthday parties at Ninja U turned into a life-changing hobby. So she took away from a year away from regular fitness, had a baby, and then she joined a family ninja class with her daughter. Got her first latch a month later, and it showed her what she was capable of. She gave her a drive to keep competing, keep pushing, keep seeing how far she could go. She says, hey, I even surprised myself. Taylor Hassman from Cedar Falls, Iowa. And wow. Boy, I was kind of looking away, looking at her bio there, and she just whipped that toss-up.
She's moved it.
Wow. On to the fish. See if she goes with that back gill strategy. I'm pretty sure that is not a World Ninja League term, but I'm going to coin it. And yes, Taylor Hassman, no problem whatsoever. And she has catapulted herself up into 2nd place. That brings us to Lindsay Calmer, a 34-year-old out of Gulf Shores, Alabama. I believe that is the first Alabama competitor we've seen so far today. Competitors from 14 different countries, almost 3,000 competitors here from ages 6 to 60. She's a gym owner of Just in Time Ninjas, a small Ninja Warrior gym in Pensacola, Florida. So she's down around that Floribama shore. Opened in honor of ninja training partner and fellow ninja coach Justin Kent, who passed away in 2023. So to honor his legacy, she opened the gym, her own gym, Just in Time. I love the name, like Justin Kent, Just in Time, honoring the past and shaping the future. She swings around that mini gatekeeper, Lindsey Calmer from Gulf Shores, Alabama, on to the toss-up. That's what I love about this ninja commentary. You don't have to be unbiased. You can pull for everybody. And I love her story, honoring her friend there, creating a gym in his memory. See if she can navigate this toss-up. Got one hand on, and she did it. And Lindsey is clear. Now on to the fish. Trying to make her way up into that top three. On to the first fish. Second one. She's got a very steady approach. Kind of doing one thing at a time, not getting in too big of a hurry. And that steady approach, she completes the course, and she's in fourth place now. So great job there for Lindsey Calmer. The next competitor, Kimora Scott. He's 22 years old, out of Williamston, New Jersey. She's a recent college graduate. Started her ninja journey back in 2020 during COVID. I was learning how to juggle and spent most of my time in pajamas and watching Tiger King. She was learning how to be a ninja. Said when she's not training, she runs a kids. Okay, wait a minute. A kids aerial silks program. She teaches Williamstown High School drumline, works as an exercise physiologist for a cardiac rehab facility.
Busy
I
girl.
mean, I was about to say, I wouldn't be surprised if she's parking cars out in the parking lot or maybe checking people in or something. She does it all. No problem for Kimora on the toss-up. Now on to the fish. One more time. She's getting cheered on by her competitors, and she did it. And the girl who does just about everything, Kimora Scott, now finds herself in first place. And reading her bio, I'm not a bit surprised. She seems like everything she does, she's competitive.
She does well.
Man, Emily Patterson out of Ninja U, out in Cedar Falls. She's from Cedar Rapids, Iowa. Where that says Ninja UCF, I'm hoping that stands for Cedar Falls. Maybe it doesn't. And at the good people at Ninja U, if I'm saying that wrong, I do apologize. I do not want to make you guys mad. I've seen y'all. Y'all are way more athletic and stronger than I am. So, all right, Emily Patterson, 36 years old, and she is blasting through this course.
Yes, she is.
Like nobody's business. She saw Kimora take her place atop the leaderboard, and she says, well, hold on just a minute now. On to the fish. First one, second one. Oh, a little bit of, she's hanging there thinking, see if she saved it. What a phenomenal job on the save there at the end. I truly thought she was potentially going to lose her grip there. She recovered, didn't panic, got to the next fish, and she completed the course, and now she's in second place. Christina Truesdell, 34 years old, out of Brooksville, Florida, out of the Southeast, 34 years old. Christina like shot out of a cannon, man.
I'm telling you.
Holy cow.
These ladies are not messing around.
I did not.
I would just be competing to get it done. These girls, They mean business.
I would need some Kleenex because I'd be crying just thinking about it. These guys are getting up there, no problem. Christina Truesdell from Brooksville, Florida, and she did the same thing. Same thing as Emily. She kind of lost her grip on that fish, but just like Emily, she didn't panic. Absolutely dominant run, and now Christina Truesdell is atop the leaderboard. Again, we talked about her flying out of that starting gate, and it translated all the way through. She just never let up. On that one fish, she kind of hesitated just a little bit, but she recovered and moved right on. Ava Sherrick out of Vitality Obstacle Fitness. She is from Lakeville, Massachusetts. 18 years old. She is an accomplished visual artist and a competitive dancer. Tap dancing is her favorite style. She loves challenging herself with the sport of ninja. She's hanging around Vitality, usually doing weighted pull-ups. Now, we got a lot in common. I just kind of hang out doing weighted pull-ups a lot of my spare time too. So,
right.
So Ava Sherrick, 18 years old. I love the contrast, the fact that she does the ballet or the dance and the art, but then to do something as athletically challenging as ninja. That fish there, I'm going to tell you, that fish is just so tough. Getting that back gill and then coming around to that front gill to get your grip. Michaela Briggs, 28 years old, out of Urbandale, Iowa. She has competed in 10 competitions here in season 11. A lot of co-competitors back here in the background cheering Michaela on. Makes her way to the hoop sky hook. Now on to the broken pipe. And swinging around that mini gatekeeper. All right, here we go. On to the toss-up. Let's see. Hopefully she can get a good grip here and get some momentum building. Swing back and swing around.
There you go.
Oh. Man. That is just what is tough is and what a lot of the girls have done. She has completed it. What a lot of the girls have done on that toss-up is kind of swing with both hands grabbing, but then as they reach for that next one, they kind of just reach out with one hand. Now here comes Jenna Shaw out of Illumination Training. She is from Indian Land, South Carolina, 41 years old. This is her 6th competition, and there was a loud burst of cheers as Jenna started. So she has definitely got some fans here cheering her on. She zooms right through those first parts of the competition. Now onto that mini gatekeeper swinging around. There you go. She just had to hop a little bit to get onto that. Oh, she's going to try a different strategy here.
I like it.
Okay, she's only on one hand. Okay, she went monkey bar style off the old Reed's Playground in Lexington, North Carolina. Back in about the 1980s, we'd go from the monkey bars over to the metal slide. And on a 91-degree day like today, I think that metal slide weighed about 142 degrees, and we didn't even care. It was fine. We'd drink out of a water spigot, and it was fine. Jenna Shaw moving her way around onto the fish. I like the strategy she's employed here. She's been quick but deliberate. Now one last swing onto the pad, and she makes it. Double high fives there from her coach. Now, one thing I just noticed, she's got AirPods in. I wonder what is on her playlist as she's running through the course. I'm going to have to ask her when we get a little bit of a break. Lindsay Staples, another LA competitor. We've seen a couple folks from Los Angeles, California, 37 years old. So Lindsay Staples. And she was near the front of the line as the competitors were waiting back here. She was anxious. So I don't know if she knew she was like one of the very last competitors to come, but here she comes. Lindsay Staples working her way down the broken pipe around the mini gatekeeper. And let's see what she can do with this toss-up. One hand. She's going right, left. She is not going to try to collect herself with both hands, and that's a great strategy work for her. Now, fish time. Let's see how she does on these fish.
She's handling it so far.
And she's got a coach there kind of guiding her through.
Oh, wow.
I like the coach. Hey, do this, swing here, grip here. I think probably if I was swinging up there, I would appreciate, and she did it. Great guidance there, and the person coaching her along gives her the old double high five. From Los Angeles, that is Coach. Let me see if I can catch her last name on the back of her shirt here. I want to say Coach Pinellas out of Team Los Angeles. All right. Mylan Graves. She said, you could just call me Maya. Don't worry about it. Call me Maya would be just fine. 21 years old out of Fishers, Indiana. Navigating the course, no problem so far. She's coached Ninja for 3 years, and she's trying to build out a van to travel in full time. So she's trying to build out a van that she can travel in. Her nickname is the Off-Grid Ninja. So maybe she likes to live off the grid, I could kind of assume, for Maya. She may do her training in trees with a name like that. I'm not sure. She might swing through trees. What do you think?
She's training somewhere.
Definitely training. She just, you see her and she just looks.
I mean, she just looks so natural.
Very athletic. Big time finish there. Gets a big time hug at the finish line. And Maya Graves, she has completed the course successfully. Great job there for Maya Graves. And that brings us to our last competitor in the adult female category, Laura Pine, 39 years old out of Harrisburg, Pennsylvania. And you're going to appreciate this, honey. She is the mother of 5 ninja athletes.
Nice.
So she has had five ninja athlete children. She is very passionate about bringing more women into the sport. She helped start a mom's ninja class at Urban Playground. So she's worked through various injuries late in the season. She's had shoulder injuries, back injury, but she's fought through it. So you can see just tremendous amount of tenacity there. Oh, she got that one toss-up swinging, and that is where it gets. And look at that. What a phenomenal save there. The one was swinging. She never panicked. She never gave up. And she made it through. Now, big swing, landing it on the platform. Now let's see what she can do with the fish. Shaking her hands just a little bit. Same thing as the toss-up. She kind of slipped on her grip on the first one, but just like the toss-up, she recovered.
Yes,
she didn't panic. Now here she comes. She's got her grip on that first fish. On to the second fish. She's got it 2 hands on. Cameraman moving into position. He wants to get this reaction he can sense. She's going to finish and just short. So close. What an outstanding job there from Laura Pine. 1 fish away from completing the course. But what I was so impressed with, I don't want to say struggle. She lost her grip a little bit on the 1, but she recovered, she reset, and she moved on. So
the determination,
outstanding, very well put. So that is the end of our adult female category. Our teen females. I'm gonna have to hit the Ricola here in just a minute. I'm losing my voice just a little bit. Teen female competition slated to start at 12:45. So if you were watching specifically for the adult female competition, we thank you guys so much for joining us. Again, my name is Jason Queen, here with my wife, Christy Queen, running the camera work, the expert camera work that you see as these athletes make their way along the course. We will be back around 12:30 or so with the teen females slated to start around 12:45. Thank you guys again for joining us.